What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and there we go. Legend Chopper, fully confirmed now to be Global's next SugoFest exclusive character. This is going to be debuting on the 14th of May, 2020. That is the confirmed date, May 14th at 1900 PST time. That is when this banner is going live, along with the Chopper Man missions for the Warple event. We'll go through that very briefly in this video as well. But I want to talk about the Chopper SugoFest first. Now, we do have to say that now that we know that Chopper is here, Luffy and Zoro and Sober Mask are likely going to be next week. Like, I'm not even kidding. Because on JP, when this banner dropped, literally 1 week after this banner, Luffy and Zoro were out. I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens here. So I have to say, this may be tempting for some people. I think for some people, maybe this might be tempting. But considering all things, I do think you should steer clear of this banner, because Luffy and Zoro, those two characters, or Luffy, Zoro, and then Sober Mask, both of those characters are some of the best legends in the game, even on JP standards, right? They are still extremely powerful, right? You shouldn't be summoning on this banner. Okay, now that I got that out the way, let's talk about it. So we will talk about Chopper himself and discuss what he's actually able to do. But let's go ahead and talk about the actual SugoFest. Of course, event information is not currently live here, but we can check the steps. So the first step is discounted at 30 rainbow gems. That's all well and good. The second step here is a rate boosted character guaranteed. Now, we don't know who's rate boosted exactly, but we do know that, you know, some of the legends here. We've got Shirahoshi Manshiri in the back. We've got V2 Nami, Chopper, Dr. Hirolook, and also Dr. Kureha, which is a new limited time rare recruit only available in this banner. I can't remember if JP have actually released a banner since Chopper's release that actually had Dr. Kureha and Dr. Hirolook on it. I'm not 100% sure. But then the third multi, you're guaranteed to get the new Dr. Kureha and Dr. Hirolook. So that's nice, at least that they're guaranteed there. We'll talk about what they do as well. They're not too bad actually, but we'll talk about them. The fourth multi is a guaranteed SugoFest exclusive. That's okay. But yeah, look, you're not even getting any guaranteed red until the fourth step, so automatically it's kind of a miss in my personal opinion. I think that Dr. Kureha and Hirolook should have been on step 2, and then the third multi should have been a red in my personal opinion. The fifth multi is a rate boosted character, the 6th is another legend, 7th is a rate boosted character, 8th is a legend, 9 is a rate boosted character, 10. Step 10 is very, very obscure. The last wanted poster is a Psy type SugoFest exclusive character. What? Why? Why? Honestly, I think what they should have done, like, just bear with me here. If they really wanted to get some of those whales to do a bunch of multis right before Luffy and Zoro and Sober Mask, imagine if they had Chopper guaranteed at step 10. I think you would have had a bunch of people spending the gems to go ahead and get this character. And new legend debuts, a lot of people want to get the new legends. That's a good way to do it. And I think that would get a lot of people to do 10 multis. I'm not even kidding. Psy-type, no one's going to be doing this. This is an awful step. Awful step. Multi 12 is a limited pool legend, 14 is a limited pool legend, and 16 is also a limited pool legend. All I have to say is, if you're doing 16 multis on the Chopper banner, you eat glue. You just eat glue. You're just taking the L there. I'm sorry, but you just are. No matter what you pull, you're taking the L if you're doing 16 multis on Chopper's debut. Either way, now that that's all done, you know, you shouldn't be summoning on this banner. Let's talk about the new characters that are debuting here. So, the first character we'll talk about is this guy right here, or this guy and gal, being Dr. Hirolook and Dr. Kureha. So this character, they're not a dual unit, despite there being two characters. I remember when this came out on JP, a lot of people were kind of disappointed that they didn't make it a dual unit. But no, it's just a regular unit with two characters on it, right? So you've got a cerebral-driven character, and this character is also a Psy-type character. Cerebral-driven Psy, captain ability of boosting Psy and Int by 2.5 times, and you heal 1,000 at the end of each turn. Disregard the captain ability, it's pretty awful. Special ability though, on a 14 turn cooldown, changes your crew's bomb, empty, and block slots into matching, boosts crew's attack by 1.75 times for 1 turn, and boosts the type effects of normal attacks for your Psy-Int characters by 1.75 times for 1 turn, otherwise known as color affinity. So, good orb manipulation, 1.75 attack, 1.75 color affinity. The attack boost is universal, the color affinity is only for Psy and Int. This unit is actually pretty good. For a generic limited time unit, yeah, this unit is actually not that bad. I believe, I'm not 100% certain, I don't know the event details, but I believe this unit is going to be somewhat boosted for the upcoming Wapol event. And we'll talk about the Wapol event as we get into this video. Two sailor abilities. The first one is going to make recovery slots beneficial, only to themselves though. And the secondary one reduces this character's special bind and special reverse duration by 2 turns. That's actually very, very good. Support ability, supporting only Chopper once per quest. If the support character uses their special, changes the crew's bomb and empty slots into matching, and then the support character gets a 1.5 times attack boost. That's actually a pretty good support ability, not even gonna lie. Bomb and empty. If it changed block orbs on a support ability, I think this is almost, this is like borderline must summon, I would say, if it changed block orbs as well, because this unit provides so much. I would expect that this character is probably going to be boosted on the next treasure map. Not 100% sure about that. We'll have to wait and see. But honestly, for a generic limited time America character, I'm pretty impressed. Now, the other debuting character, of course, is going to be Tony Chopper. Looks pretty freaking cool. I like the artwork. A lot of people don't like the fact that they made this character pretty generic in terms of what he does. They didn't really make him the form-changing character like a lot of people were hoping. But the artwork looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. And of course, a lot of people might ask as well, why is this character themed as the Christmas thing? It's because this particular event came out on Christmas time in JP. That's the reason why. Talking about this character though, Chopper is a Psi Shooter Cerebral, captain ability of boosting your crew's attack by 3.5 times and your health by 1.25 times, and this is the real kicker here, duplicates any cotton candy you get during a run. Now, when this came out on JP, it wasn't that useful, and yeah, it's still, like, this character did not really see play as a captain, that is, for a very long time. However, recent events on JP have shown that Legend Chopper is a lot more useful than what we once thought. Because with the new updates on JP, you can now go ahead and feed up to 100 cotton candy in each individual stat. So you can make a character plus 300 now, and if you go ahead and level up the resource islands on the new Pirate Festival game mode, you can get your character to plus 600, and you do have to feed the candy to the character still. So getting more candy is always useful. Now, as an endgame player myself, I have a crap load of cotton candy still on my account. But the fact that this is here is actually pretty nice. The fact that you can run this character as a captain for whatever event, and as long as it's easy enough, you know, 3.5 is good, but it's not the greatest, and you can just get whatever cotton candy you drop, you dupe it, which is nice, right? And especially with more recent Colosseums giving you plus 3 cotton candies, if there are, you know, Colosseums you can beat that do drop the plus 3 cotton candies, this would be a great captain to just go ahead and farm up some candies, right? Really, really nice. So yeah, captain ability is kind of in that same category. I'd put like Komurasaki, Jack, and Buggy, characters that are kind of niche. You won't use them all the time. Komurasaki is probably an exception because she's really, really strong. But you know, they have that really nice gimmick of just giving you more items for your actual account. Berries, EXP, dupe drops, and now cotton candy. So overall, pretty decent. Now, his special ability, 14 turn cooldown, is very good. Like, very, very good special. Reduces your crew's paralysis, burn, bind, despair, special bind, attack down, recovery down, remove SFX, which is the blindness debuff, and increase damage taken duration, all by 5 turns. Pretty good. He completely removes all forms of poison, and you heal 12,024 HP at the end of the turn for the next 3 turns. So in total, it's just over 36,000 HP recovered, and 5 turn removal of all of those buffs and poison removal. Wow, like, this is one of the best utility specials you can have on your account. Now, a really cool thing I like about this Chopper is that he is a shooter character. That is cool, because shooters definitely needed the love and support. So, I like that they will be, you know, giving these shooter characters, you know, pretty good effects, right? And especially because in coming batches, like Legend Pudding, for example, she's also a shooter and has a really, really nice special. Though, the shooter class is still pretty bad, despite all these shooter characters releasing. But, you know, Legend Chopper, pretty nice. Now, he does have 2 sailor abilities. You heal an additional 150 every time you eat a recovery slot, and resist special bind by 5 turns, which is great, of course, because you can use his special ability to unspecial bind your other characters. Really, really good. Now, the big downfall of this character is his support ability. In my opinion, it's actually very bad. So you can support any Straw Hat character, and it reduces damage taken from int by 6% and adds 13% of his own at HP and recovery to the supported character. If it was just 13% stats and 6% damage reduction, like, that would have been so good, but only HP and recovery. So you can't really get the most out of it. I don't know any of the Straw Hats off the top of my head that have like really, really good healing mechanics. Yeah, I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I mean, I guess if you want to support, like, hypothetically, Legend Robin, because Legend Robin has a really, really high recovery stat, boosts recovery by 1.5 for your cerebral characters. I guess that's probably the only character that would probably get the most usage out of this. Either way, not a very good support ability. For the potential abilities, pinch heal 1.5 times healed after when you're below 50%. Recovery bind by 7, which is decent, and 5% damage reduction. That's a little crappy. That should have been at least 7%. But there we go. Legend Chopper, really good utility unit. Nice for dupe dropping cotton candy, but it's a Legend Chopper. The banner isn't very good. Plus, Luffy, Zoro, Sober Mask are coming. You shouldn't be pulling. Now, the final thing I want to talk about in this video is the actual event that's going to be dropping. So, the event is surrounding Wapol. Wapol on Extra Island is here. There are multiple difficulties of this island. So, you've got a 15, a 30, and a 50 stamina. And when we see the tips here, you can drop all those cotton candy, and Wapol is the main boss. This is a unit that we will actually get for free. I think after the event period, we will get this Wapol for free. I don't remember what he does off the top of my head, but it's a free unit, which is cool. There are Chopper Man missions relating to this event that are very, very good. So this is all relating to how much cotton candy you can get from this event. So every time you receive cotton candy, you actually count toward this score here. So hypothetically, this second mission here, collect 5 cotton candies from the quest. And then once you do get those 5 cotton candies, you get this reward. And it just keeps stacking up, So you get, how many of that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 regular rare recruit characters, though 200 pieces of cotton candy dropped. Might seem like a lot, but I'm sure that throughout this event period, I think it's actually going to be relatively easy. And plus, I think there are characters that can, like, give you additional drops throughout the event. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to wait until the actual event is in game to have a look at it. We'll likely get the news post about it tomorrow. That's what I'm expecting anyway. But this goes all the way up, right? So then we'll move on to 290 pieces of candy, and it gives you a rare recruit ticket where it says a special character is guaranteed. Now, from what I've seen on the Discord server, apparently this is a guaranteed limited rare recruit pool. That is awesome. And then when we move past that, we can see that we actually will get a guaranteed legend pool as well after 400 pieces of candy has been achieved. And even scrolling down a bit further, you can see there's tablets there, which is awesome. There's more cotton candy given. And then at 600 cotton candy pieces received from the event quest, you get a recent Sugo Fest exclusive character. So this is a legend that released from the past 12 months of release, which I think is maybe Legend Zephyr onwards, or the one that came after Legend Zephyr. I don't know who it was, but that's a pretty good restricted amount of characters that you can get, especially if you're missing a lot of them. This is definitely worth doing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is great. This, as I said, this is going to be starting on May 14th, and it goes for a week until the 21st. If we go to the Chopper Man missions real quick, you can see under the special tab until May 21st. So May 21st is when this event ends, and then there's going to be a new event starting. I would expect May 21st, 1900 PST, might be Luffy, Zoro, and Sober Mask. That's what we have to expect. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. Remember, do not summon on the Legend Chopper Sugo Fest. I'm telling you guys, don't summon. Am I going to summon though? Maybe. I'm not too sure yet. But I'm going to be summoning so you don't have to. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. And if you guys did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.